Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
Mike.
And today, Subscriber Sample Saturday.
Yay.
So today's episode is brought to you by Danny Dodd. Thank you, Danny.
Thank you, Danny.
I didn't pause long enough, so I might have to run that in. But thank you, Danny, for sending this example. I greatly appreciate it. This happens to be...
Thank you to all.
Yes, this happens to be sample number 14, if you're keeping track at home. So, Subscriber Sample Saturday, for those that may be new, one of you generous people out there, send us in something. We try to guess type, we try to guess proof, we try to guess price, we try to guess whether we think it's finished or not. Yep, you actually got more, if that's what you were looking at.
No, I was looking at color.
So right.
Your hands in the way.
I'm trying. I thought you were looking at my pour style. No. You made me nervous.
Well, your pour style usually hit the wall.
Usually I miss the whole cup anyways. But, yeah, so we try to go along. But more importantly, it's fun to do. It's super hard to do.
It's very hard to do, as you can see. Of yesterday, it's very fruity.
That was beaming out of the glass right there. I haven't had one jump out of the glass like that. I mean, we just poured it. You watched us do it.
No, I
haven't had one beam out of it. I didn't even roll it yet, and that was beaming out of the glass. All right. I don't know what's coming out, but it's coming out. It is fruity, though.
I get a pretty good fruit on this one.
What fruit do you get, Mike? You knew I was going to ask that, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. When I have fruity, it's a mix of fruits.
Wow, that is
a mix of fruit
good.
that holds on.
Mm-hmm.
It's got I swished that quite a bit, and then.
So, are you in a fruit cocktail land? Is that what you're talking? Like you're talking like a fruit cocktail?
That's like too syrupy.
Yeah.
It's kind of like almost more. It's almost like more homemade little, it does have a pear in there. It does have an apple.
Fruit cocktail has pears. They do have a pear. I'll give you a pear in a fruit cocktail juice.
It's too syrupy. This holds on.
This smells like I should know what I'm drinking. That's the funny thing about this one. Like, this has a familiar scent.
Well.
But. Not to you?
No, it's.
He's got fruit cocktail in my head, and I can't get it out. No, I'm trying to do it. If I look goofy, my neck has been killed for like this the whole week, so it won't go away. But so if I'm looking all weird, that's because it's so tight.
It's because he is.
I can't pick my head up. Yeah, that's just life.
And there's a little nutty finish to it.
Oh, I didn't get any nut. Let me try again.
It has almost all the qualities of like an Old Forester, honestly.
I'm gonna veto that. This ain't bad though.
It's not bad.
I'm not getting a huge oaky presence either though. I'm not getting your nut for sure.
I did. In the end, I got a little nut finish.
I will go with a fruit.
I do have a fruit.
I'm not gonna say pear. But I have fruit cocktail in my head, and I'm trying to get it out. There is a familiar scent to this, like a familiar smell on there. I do want to say bourbon, though.
Well,
I'm not getting anything.
I would definitely go
I'm not going it. Well, I'm going to start small because I'm really struggling with this. I'm not getting much of a proof, though. Are you thinking proof? Because I'm not thinking anywhere over 100 on this.
No, I was going to say we're not in the 80, but I would say. I would say we're close to 100 or 98, 96.
Yeah, see, I think I was sub 100, but I'm going to try another sip.
It is sub probably 100.
It's tough when I'm trying to take as baby sips as I can, but
that makes two of us.
And I did a bad pour. I poured him with me. This is bad for me.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with that.
So much a bigger sipper.
I'm going to go with the faulty pour.
Which according to my wife, I am a bigger sipper. So.
That's going to be my excuse today. The
nose isn't bad, though.
It started out so much fruit, I was starting to think we might have been in the Buffalo Trace land, but I'm not getting that fruity butterscotchy smell. I'm not getting that, though.
I'm not getting butterscotch.
But this does smell familiar to me.
It is. It could fall into that category, though.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're not getting everything else that I had said.
I'm not getting it. There's such a sweetness when you roll that on your tongue too, but that's the only thing that's bringing numbness. I'm not getting
You didn't get a little baby original on your tongue?
I'm thinking this. And if this is
I didn't say it was 125.
No, if this is one of them hidden ones that's going to be 118, but it drinks. I mean, this is drinking to me. I want to go 90. I want to go low, like I do. I don't even think it's 100 proof. Like this is drinking way down, but the way it's drinking, that's all I'm saying. Like there's no aggression to me.
No, it's not. It just holds on.
I'm not getting it. I'm not really getting it. Like it's not a long finish to me though.
You know,
or you're just thinking the Oreo.
When you keep swishing,
I am drinking such baby sips because
look at me. I'm doing the same, but I figured this game out. It took me only like 5 times, but I got it.
This smells like something we've had. That's the thing that's killing me. I wouldn't be shocked if this is a weeder.
I was just gonna say, this could be a weeder.
I wouldn't be shocked if it is because it's not. There's zero harshness in this at all. I'm not getting any of the pop rocky feeling, so I wouldn't be shocked.
A little bit. I'm gonna stick to the 100 proof. Mm-hmm. But I wouldn't. I'm with you. I don't know if it would not be a weeder.
And it could be 100 proof if it is like a really like no rye. If it is a weeder, this I could see the 100 proof on that. You know what I mean? I'm not tasting
it. It's very fruity though.
But I'm not getting like that wine flavored fruit. Like it's finished in something. Are you? Like would you want to say this is Pedro Jimenez or anything like that? Like would you? I'm not getting that vibe.
There is a light fruit in there.
But there is, but I think I want to say
just
it's more
did
to
one
a whiskey.
the other day, and then that ended up being a Maker's, which was a weeder, and it doesn't have like that, as you said, funk, which was weird because we were side by side with totally different ones. So,
well, that was just double oak too, because that was BEP, so that was the barrel entry proof. You know what I mean? Right. So it wasn't really finished with a wine cask at all.
This is a very light.
Then again, I just drank one the other day that was finished in a Chardonnay, and I didn't realize it brought out more of the vanilla in it, according to what their research was. It didn't bring out.
I'm not getting vanilla right now.
No, I'm just using that as an example. No. Where they weren't. It wasn't implementing a fruity aspect to the wine, to the whiskey. It was actually supposed to bring out more of the vanilla sweetness stuff. I do like this though. I think this is a.
I'd be happy sipping this.
The problem is, I think I'd guzzle it.
This goes right down. Nice nut finish to me.
I'm not getting a nut. I want.
Nope.
I want to. I'm running out.
In the very end.
Nope.
I am. And it kind of. I'm going to stick to 100. I'm going to stick with a bourbon.
All right, I'm going to say 90. I'm going to say bourbon. I'm going to say unfinished. But that's not anything Danny ever said. So everything I just said is contrary to what. So I'm going with my instinct as opposed to my normal judgment.
It's so fruity. Is it in like a
I've talked to him enough. This isn't his profile, finish? So I'll be shocked. I don't think it's finished. I'm going unfinished. You can go with it.
It's pretty fruity. Though.
There is a nice caramel that comes out. It could be a fruit. It could be.
I'm gonna go. I think it might be finished.
You know what? The more you say that,
it might be finished in like a Chardonnay or
a cognac or something like that. This could be a cognac finish.
So I'm gonna go finish. I'm gonna go 100 proof bourbon, 100 proof, and $79.99.
Oh, Bryce! I forgot about Bryce.
Well, I threw my pad, but I thought that's what we're supposed to be doing.
Mm-hmm. I forgot about that. Okay, so we are back. There's something going on with 911 right now.
Small public.
Yeah, so they keep sending alerts out, and it just keeps blipping my phone off. So there'll be some editing going on with this. So just bear with me.
You get an A on the last one that you had to when you had a lot of swearing. So I'll give
you. It happens sometimes. It depends how much I drank beforehand. Sometimes I'm better at editing than not. But it all depends how much I'm drinking while I'm editing, because that goes with it. Those are the rules.
You took all the swear words out.
Yeah. This keeps getting better and better in the class. I will say that.
The nose started off with a crank right off the bat. I'm
gonna have to go with the last. I'm not gonna have anything to toast if I do it, but
I think it might be finished.
I'll go with you $79.99. I don't hate that for a price. I'm not sure what this could be, but it's
this is the first I have more than you. 100 proof. What'd you go with? You said 90.
I'm going down 90. This is drinking so soft, but this is against everything because I know he doesn't go for them usually. You know what I mean? So, But I'm going to go with it.
But thank you.
Did we hit all the categories?
I believe so.
All right, let's see what we
If
actually
not, we
have.
had so many distractions, and we apologize.
Yeah, this may be a jumbled mix of a bag of goods, anyways, because of the all the alerts that keep going off, anyways. But
his phone, my phone, her phone, everyone's phone.
That's it. Yesterday it was air quality. Today 911 went down. So, all right, today we are drinking. That's funny because I just said I got to get me one of these. So. Oh, all right. It just scared me when I looked at this. But this is Widow Jane, Lucky 13, and I just said I got to get me one because we have nothing that's by Widow Jane. This comes in at $130. It is a bourbon. It is 93 proof. It's aged 13 years, but not finished. It is 70% corn, 20% rye, and 10% malt. So I hit a lot of it because I was down at the 90 proof. We've yet to do a Widow Jane, and I keep saying I want to get one of these.
We look at them, or I look at them.
I've seen them, but I haven't grabbed one. Don't get me wrong. Stand by, because we do have a new one coming up. I do have a Baby Jane, because I know that's brand new, that just came out, and that's what made me say I got to get a Widow Jane, because we never even did one of them. Right, so but I did find the Baby Jane, so that will be coming out soon. But this is good.
How much was it?
$130 for 93 proof. I know that's what, but it is aged 13 years. This does smell like something I should do, but I know they're sourced anyways.
That would be a downfall there.
Yeah.
That's pretty pricey. 90 proofer.
Yep. It's kind of it reminds me. It brings me in the realm of when we did the Sinatra. You know what I mean? Where you're going down in the low 90s and you're charging $150.
If we do get it, that'd be a good competition, I guess.
You know what I mean? Like it kind of reminds me. I actually think Sinatra would finally win one because of the just because it brings a lot of the banana and stuff like that. But well, thank you, Danny, for this.
Yes, thank you very much.
And I'm glad I stuck to my guns because normally I know for a fact.
We suck bad on this one, but yeah, thank you.
I don't think we did.
Oh,
I think this is a French we.
It's always a we when he says I, but then it's
I nailed a lot of it. I hit bourbon, I hit proof, I hit not finished.
I know.
The only thing I didn't get was the age, 13 years.
I hear.
I did all right this time, finally. I got to take a win when I can get a win because I've been sucking pond water lately. I don't know. I say I. Concept, no, I know, because I say I for everything. My wife tells me the same thing. Right. Because, you know what? So I am the only one that matters. That's the bottom line. So, there you go.
Okay. You know where you got that from? I'll send you the address.
Yeah. So, well, there you go. Thank you again, Danny, for sending this in.
Yes,
this was another good one. It's something tasty. We have never had this. So, It makes me intrigued to see what we got going on the other side of the room.
I know where we can get that one probably too. So.
Yeah. So, well, there you go. That's Subscribe to Sample Saturday. That being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less. Drink more. Cheers.
It's pretty tasty.
It is.